There are no prophets anymore. Me wafa. Eh? Me so for usubempa. We me den me wafa no. Eh? Say usubempa didi matem. O kana dwen kire me a. Men so we be third person. Because me tiri usubempa. Oye me usubempa. Ena usubempa so hum say no wafa se me complete. It is a Oba be fie na me wo fa kana dwen kire me. Na we wadwen so obeso so obe third person because wunya busuani. But I still maintain say if indeed there were prophets and there are prophets in this country here. And can say so obitimi hunu no kan pain what's in the pain obi ahu. Ma me no kwa ye ukuyada. Ya wada na tim. I felt me was aso for be post videos bi na penimu bi bewu
etitiri bewu
aha adentina owuo banko na prophet wo krom ha na mo jefa adamu yakufa do de enye nko na mpe I don't want to talk about you guys. Me makasa so for be obey mistake. To say back could be the offense. Sakwa no can say bebom 239 2020 no. The offense. The anybody ka kukum nipa no.
I salifa mako.
We no catch him say Kojo enyen kom share. Me papa na sem I love him. Look, I love him. I respect that man. But tie, I had that I say you didn't pay you more, you didn't change, you didn't personality so didn't change. So for Salifu Amako, he's one of the people I respect. And I love him. On one kasanim. And see, in the heat of this matter, Bisano, let me delete you hospital. That was UGMC. Said the bayan betono. Ask him. Because I love him as a person. But then come no chef am hono na ye bola. Me so jagu no so say bra caution enye prophecy. Na me say better. Yen to awo fa den enu aye no so. Tititia. Men kan say ye ntimi nya komhyeni papa wo. But say mere ya ye wo mi die aye try and error.
And
a Christopher ye wo Ghana hanmo say ye ni mbie sam mere ya ye wo mu ya me wonwa da ye ni bebie odo first na ye ni asofo a nwesu ade kwa akiri eti honhom ne kan nipa na no na ya fa no but ene mi nua Bodi Nyamiche, he's a professor.
Oh, okay.
Bodi Nyamiche is smart, he's intelligent, he's a super guy. Opa software we are very sharp, smart, intelligent. Bodi Nyamiche, if he's not number one, he will be second to none. He's a professor. It is our Bodi Nyamiche as one when MBA. Excuse my French. Excuse my French. Let us say, no, I say, Yama onum got to Munsu Kura, Yadi Achow. Because look at Bodi Nyamiche, he's a professor. Share, yeah, Papa means Otabil. Before, and cratch a four by Kai Bible Betchimuno. Na means Otabil, Tony Boise, et me de board, marker, cajon, ewa sort them, extra sadie. Nyamesum Christosum Papa etie. It is all ICGC. Bodi Nyamiche make us stop on what? Who call ICGC? Now what do you anya juma? Bra, I'm being honest. What do you anya juma biom no wawu? What do you not to nchen Palace
Paris. Ajinasari.
Ajinasari, the dome. Paris Chapel. Any young papa your Sam Quanchankra, sorry. Who was our sorry? Ubenya software when betting at what Nasi. Now, Waka Bible. No, I can't answer. No, I can't dear. No, I show us shot dear number one besias. It is our call. Sound sorry way. That's still a watching in Yejuma. I am one. Se share Pentecost ni awoye shaben come am tun so wadwe nyaduma because Woko Pentecost pa na sa woda chin wo mpae ba ase a na kire se sebia nyaado wadwen wo fam because to be en chain nyame be yama ho na wa free na odi ha 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 na wa free na woda no Yesu obolo Yesu moja adini nyadwuma and when baby aye dura se oman as I say yetimi tena se na yete ye ho asese nyame ombe ye hwe ma ye mbiom yes mafia God is not coming to do anything for us ever again on earth because one Yesu ka say it is finished and no dan chen o Yesu ka chen so o de ye pe amaye why na kwato ama John mama
me ne wo
me na mkoto ye wo na mkoto ye pato so na bofo na beto abama John mama
okay
2016 na mani abri a mekika ma akufa ado no mpacho nyakopon na som dae that was my choice enti Bible ni nyina kosi ase awie no as Yesu ti wona afia Bible no kan se be Yesu wo ho no kan se be say search the scriptures you hear say Bible ye wo ho sesi ai no is the scripture it's a lie. When Jesus said, search the scriptures, there was no Genesis. No, there was no Matthew. There was no John. There was no Luke. There was no 1 Timothy. There was no 2 Timothy. Jesus died and ascended to heaven before the New Testament came. So when Jesus said, search the scriptures, na Yesu kadai. Na mu nim se watchro say. Now, which one was Jesus referring to? Which one? He was referring to Genesis to Malachi. Finito. Asa. Paul Cracker said, my gospel. Paul referred to a certain portion of his writings as mine. It means that Peter did not tell him anything. John did not tell him anything. Nobody told him anything. He did not read it from anywhere. It is his perception, his understanding, his focus, his mission, his vision, his perception about it. It is a way a Christian na woda wo Ghana ha. Na wo twa se sofo bi bebo mpaye ansa. Wadwena ye adwuma wa aboa. Ene number 1. And na me kan se e kodo di atem, mi ndi watem. Number 2, say wo twa se obi be hye wo nkom. And so when you nyansa say, ese se wo kodwom ntem, eni kwa se okobnada no pampai bo. Na ebe bo 11 as wa kodwom, wa bra nkofa be di dwawi a, wagimi. So what we need to do, and say we need to understand God. Yenti nyame ase. And yama asofo no dey in business. Ebi no kwhwe CNN. No ma be share Palestine Israel come. Ebi no kwhwe ABC. No abeka trod ye Donald Trump person here in the next 2 years. Because who need sika wo dey kwato DSTV. No ma kwhwe CNN ni ABC. Won share that, won take that. Wa phone no kura ye yam. Enti wote ya na wo di mirika na wo di akiri. Ye duru ba bia sese ni party ase se. Sese ya ye ti se Togo be tutu to Ghana. Ghana be retaliate. Enye nkom hye. Ah, me to sese ya no be ma bia bo ewura studio ha. No wo so be papa afia tago asum. Na me se menya cold nti me hwade so ombo afia. We enye nkom hye. Me hu osunsun wi asese nyame be hyira wo. Enye nkom hye. Me share susu wi asese wo se wo be di ye pa. That is why I say that ye a Christopher no yente ye ho asese ye nhira eni obi anum. Ba me fa no nto ho. Nkobon ketenkete part 2. Me fa me da ho na me tena nkrofo kwan e ba akwada bia ye se ye de na kwotena barbering shop e me ye unity enti hwe ade na ye wo krom ha no ho e borrowed modernity as a Ghana for yako free and biye. And I've sat down and listened across TV, radio, online portals, and many other people. And I ask myself, hey, baby, are you doing it? If you are going to Wunshira, any asada, and no now or yeah, and na, oh, wokunu smarte, what he has said, Kodo, ya baba nyamiche, we do time I said so, secondary school. It's a medeni ko saloon, barbering shop, manako unity. Ma mini e jano atiase onwadwim e de akwadano so ya ka kire ma natiase say ye ne do say nye ne do bible say di waja ene wonani na ma wona aware enti sa akwadano atiase e ma ye de na KUSI barbering shop say akwadano pene so say on pene so oya abofra. And you do not expect my daughter, Nyameche, my son, Jojo, my daughter, Zoe, my son, Caleb, my son, Nanejri, Asada and Inshira, to say that is saying, I mean, yeah, who born dog? That will not be here under my shed. It will never happen. Who told you that lie? That if I want my son, so Uncle Saloon go charity. Now we want to social media say, well, me bana wa ko charity na o sino, won ti ase. Wo ko saloon na barbering shops and ohun kwada nkete ye yum tia, wo mu tiam, wo mu su. Ebinim kura slow machine no. Say an ye na trumu agin hini wo krum ha. Anyway, normal. Hey, it is not normal. This is borrowed modernity. Mami owo ne bad ne ba kwatena saloon. Sam George Adaroma and the data ye fuji okay kan kwasem. You have the effrontery to even question mami no de ne bato ne yem say opese you twa ne baditi. Na wo yare, wo na odi akwada ne kwatena abrochire. Mami no twa ticket de ne ba kwatena abrochire no. Waside the Nebana Bagana, ask yourself. Date na mami sadi akwada ne Bagana. No, ask yourself. Akwada ne yede ne kwatena abrochire, sa na nkrofo ka miminim. Ti so mo boa me boa. Granted or otherwise. Yamfa akwada na kwatena abrochire, otegana ha. Mami na yi ni bottom sika koye ne ba de ti wa saloon. Anamwa. Pacho wo na wutu akwada ne ti no. Peme na wa ye no, wo na wutu aka. What's in it? I wouldn't need it. On one why the batty. I don't say I could private school. And see, Mamma was a private school now, the Banacoeno. I could say. Because private school, young Samba. Nyam, Asada, and Inshira, this a fiat ago. Say, yeah, when was school, quite and near Tuka, that I no more say, hey, I'm in school, near Drew. No na wa sika ye ne baniti no wasa fa ne ba no akosi salon se twa me baniti na wo te wo fie wa woda sa adwini kura e ka bi na wo wani abresa de ntina ma me de ne ba na akosi salon na wo na otu akwada no lord fair de akosi salon. King of morning. I was even told say akwada ne kono she was sitting in the 2024 Lexus ne yade ne ko ne ko yi niti tro kura ya okonto kwan so nya bi afro. He is the data cheap into Captain Smart is the king. I could not let you some unity. Sana Matia, Mimi what Captain Smart, the king of morning shows. Nagana for your near Bressa Quadani unity. So that has become a topic. Meanwhile, Ukromo Queen, Yansan Cow show Chrome school inside the city. Oh, no, I want a banner. Mpacho, Aquadano, Sadawa, pay me. Why the Trescano? Aquadano, yeah, when now that little girl no e do be na no ye no ye do be ni ma me ne papa na de won sika e to nku e ya akwada niti ba me ne papa na se so de etire no ye betwa nti ko salon ye ntwa na wote wona obuafu men kwate a enkrofo ase na etire ye no enye ne na be ma akwada ne beben. Okay. Aya we Muslim who ko mosque ko bompa aya fa mpaboa wuram nya nyame beti wo mpabo wo ye bema ko dira enkremofo asoro dan no na wo ko wura asoro dan mu a aya fa o hill no New. Fakuram.
Wani.
O me hwe ni so woni so da ho say wan.
Bibini au. Bibini nipa o.
Yey. We are Pentecost. Nia. I address it say awoyo sofo.
Wani.
Na kwaja ona hurihuri. Ba akokompe. Hey, hika baba. Be who said Dickin be a wire macho. To say Dickin Philip, the will be see woni so ama wo no. Listen, I have said this and I want to repeat. Institutional restrictions and rules of engagement. It's got nothing to do with our borrowed modernity. Why are you so perturbed and so worried about that? And this has become an issue. And I hear PhD holders and professors and all other people so worried about it. You see, you know, and Ebema or Bebing, Matthias. So we call law school, we are law student. I don't know, they are black and white. We are Bema, and I'm a Troy in response to somebody. We are Bema. I catch on say what they and yeah, black and white and a shirt black and a suit to black, you know. And a Bema, my being a lawyer.
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best. Captain Smart is the king.
No, what is wrong with us as people?
Captain Smart.
And until the one you by heart, no. We are dying basa all because I say ya 2 year baby actually. What ya see you won't tell you. Me ba. Nyamiche. So abekwa school a. Me de be kwa salon ye kanti.
Captain Smart. The king of morning shows.
Me ba ma. You be uti. Me baneo. Nessa we tattoo. Me proud.
He is smart. He is unique.
Because
he is the
let's just be anywhere ya tro ho kura nyame yodo. Who Bentley. Ya tro ho say debi e be yeda. Pragia. Na ya tro ho enso nyame ye. Nti we your banner to na wo draw ho a wagimi esa wo ti ase we anya ade bia ye kwato sabe bodani ne ho
nipa o.
And I keep saying me penny me nya sika na me bia radio ni TV why tattoo wunya dwo so Dabi we wadwen wa fam because researcher say 98% of nkrofom ye tattoo nyina no wo madwen conform that material moment a obeye tattoo no wadwen ye me ba no na we tattoo me bu aprawo we be ma se be ba no a be tattoo bra me fie
I don't know.
So what draw ho flowers I say we asase the pickers be wo so
Hey, na wa ba nie no ka sanse mi.
And these are the things yatna so wo mem ha ya hwe no normal so it is normal normality of borrowed modernity is craziness. Too much of rascal mentality brings a lot of madness. In any case, akwara order TV so the whole fefe.
I don't know.
Oya me bank me pay. Me pay me no oya en una utiaka. Ne ma me na de kwatra saloon. The best disciplined university where any abaya no ntina ye pese ye expose no discussion we nti na me pese ye show ni anim keke me da se produce and show biom mafia university wo krom ha ye the most disciplined UPSA Mama nka some ncho what do you pay UPSA come ma ko invest in yensa wo krom ha me motu na aka ne din obi anko fa sem ya ma ko invest 3 So I have a degree in communications and a degree in banking and finance. Maybe I wouldn't me I am the center for investing in Kobe, but I want to Ghana for pay for shit. Let's make a chono. I have a degree in communications and a degree in banking and finance. Bang. And I have a master's degree in security and intelligence gathering. No master's degree. I have my masters in security and intelligence gathering.
Hey, now what
It's a man you want to say won't go and walk to school. So if I'm telling you, UPSA is the most disciplined university.
Hello, we are Ghana for this level 5 money transfer app no aba and the CC Ghana for your wabuchi nyina ye use edia sindi sika edia ko Ghana what you see na say ubun krobisu to say UK, Canada, US, Holland, France, Spain, Germany, Portugal, Ireland there what ready what you see level 5 app no use this sika ko Ghana a free transaction a zero transaction obi anyo hwe say eye o bank account and say eye o momo account say your first time nko a na use level 5 app no they send this free abrochiri edia ko Ghana me so say ubesi what me referral code no what free man now also enjoy what cash back say we send €50 so ubenya €10 cash back so send $100 so ubenya what $20 cash back so we send $100 Canadian so ubenya what $20 Canadian cash back na so we send €100 so ubenya what €15 cash back. Lemfa say me san kanche say what the 1% cash back a lemfa ta wachi promo a ekoso a sha say that dominion at wo head ebeko ewie what 31st October kika is a lemfa eta wachi.
I know what I'm talking about. Okay. We are Bema for Obako UPSA. Say they have a dress code. Na ka chom say won shebi so bet transfer school ha.
Peja won sa custom here.
Na peja abeti. Me manyini me friends ma ba school me sha puskeleke me dey aba school enye UPSA
wani
formality is rather normality. What did I mention I say? First na so phobia so friend who doctor na yenka hwe GT deben foi Ghana Tertiary Education Council said then sorry once I saw so for no what paper doctor and every billboard no so yes see it's got nothing to do with akwala bebin and obebon say sa na tie dia and be maybe oni oba bia wo bia ye ne yere and tie ye ho ade only that I don't know automatically sako your yere kan yetete we kan na kwa me say yere mu bebire kan say wa was 4
wani I don't know
ka Godwin was 4 but the fact say e ba pie mu no ma wonya yere
bang 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 bang
ji ebusua tenase ti so odobroni ni esim konwa ye ho ade ti say the lumba kwa ye odobroni ho ade no
Captain Smart.
It is obi wa America no bi waru obi so Ghana ha. Ghana nkrata mu no. Wo aye wa America wonya yire.
Bang 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 bang.
He is smart.
I didn't hear this.
He is the best.
Me jitum. Enya atade a nipa be hye. E na be che so obeben and obebon. Sana tell dia aya wo ba ko school a mention atade because atade man nipa me nipa mo ya de sanka kranka Ghana first na rape ne fe ne monato eye tintin enkrafo ne mona mo kan say mo nkran ade bia monasa ade bia ehunu wo ba Ghana ni din so ehu meda ewu die you kunkum wanim kura na waka ba wo bag brofo kasema meda wona okro no hwe corruption ye fa du dwumdie ketasehye ene proye tintin ba wunya ba broni kasema corruption de
bini au
that is why I support say me sanka menya ho ka brofo kura ye ntwam but let me tell you this one day I will become me diga na mampani a yen ka brofo bi mu
bang bang bang
me ko ja parliament a me nte brofo
bang 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 bang
me ka brofo bi mu
hey
me ko ja parliament as Ghana mampani a and I will ka brofo wi I said to wait to when wait
brofo guetrim
when wait
ekufu ade ba afofra no who is seen
madam for ba kokko India hospital
ani ene
ogodu ya no doctor na o he no on te brofo Doctor no okay India kasa on tebrofo
e de ate ho no
ade a doctor ni mi na ne say why test why lab test
wani
the ohun na ne say ni na ya on ti da ho na papa yo na msa ya de na ko Ghana back the same yare na no de ti krom ha no wo we tebrofo the Pythagoras theory the sokromodum the sokromotwe the katukuruku sukutuku the putupuru kataprukutu katakate kwase abrofo sa ngiye kunu okọ ya ne de on tebrofo no o ma se no wato no abrante na ehuri se tim mafia ya se ya be this prostate to say dentate
wani
eye okrom ha ne ya chiwato ne ya chaw se kan yes, MRI. Na yen test say upper part to lower, say left to say right to. Na yen ko fa sample. Yeah, the sample no ba be ma. Me atwa se ka say she. Wa bra lugu ntugui. Woody fruit no. Wo no na haban no. Prostate na be ko.
Gwen. Bibini au. Au. Bibini ye ni.
Yeah, try se kan wo krom ha twice. Prostate. Yeah, the brofwe try se kan. Okodu India. Second cry in Canby. Yes, it be the robotic then. Or say, Captain, yeah, the panic to have been a warm baby. At a deal, many by me hosono. Mesakwa test after 1 month. When the India 2 months, or yeah, test no. And then you say a PSA no, a core 3.1 pe. Meanwhile, you see, and I'm 7 point here. What do I mean? Da benda na uko UK yedi twi dagate frafra dagomba ewe fante ekire wade wo UK University bini au who do Dutchlander Godwin me producer okwa Germany to said ofi choko ebesa kwa mamobi
wani
etu kodu kromo ebeka to se di usuo mo kasa no ansa
gwen
na yet krom ha as a borrowed modernity adebia ye okrom be ade ye faulta India for country wo ne TV
see na frost na camera fo
ko he UTV ko he Max pasia sem sa okroyim
ojai
so we are always borrowing modernity and we think it's a joke no ye no this is ours. And why are we throwing away these things? It might not sound so good in your ears. But the reality of the matter is that if you still use key soap and the tradition goes on, my mother went to secondary school, the tradition will go on.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang.
Whether you think this tradition is bad or good, it is not up to you to decide because you are not the originator of that. Why? Say you just say your school. Yes, we can agree some of the teachers went extreme, but we could have managed and maybe had a way to sanction those teachers now when they went extreme. Nanka yetimiama say tia kwada school no atna ho. Ya nye ene yifi ho. Ene akwada ketwa 12 years no boyfriend. But then times usro yenya yewu ye 80s ya ye be ye mame ntuwe eto no ba di machi kura na mu sa agi ne me papa ba na say trakade kan se kan
gwen
trakade
wani
mensi aren't me mensi me mame ne papa wa ha mimpo me
Peja on sakos from here.
Because today, when my dear many pay che, me we are me ba many issues. When my dear many pa o yini che. And yet you because let me tell you this.
When
Obi the 30 years. Odi salad chair. So that is why I keep telling you. Say me and na aba na mudie and a salad and a real fresh way. Ube wuntem. Me can't confront here. See me go to China. Bisobi awakwa China. Ghana how be odwarin social yesi onyare otiako. What Ghana say oh. we dey ne ho odin akwa we dey openso yinu nso yinu me jare so yinu menye because when the way am wo mu no me here so yinu because e wi am ma so na no patututu e be dare abaduma wo se me mo so yinu wo na ho odin bo so yinu me ya wi nwura ye weather no e hye broni weather enyunu enti ori green raw ye ha kontomire no jenoa as ye twi
gwen
anu ne na ma onipa nyini o enyini chehwe ade ma nipa nyini che eye enna ene eja ene the voice of our parents emu odu me nchire mu nne time ni ho me ba be kire wase because Bible say du na ne wajade wudi wo muni ni yeden listening to what they tell you, listening to what they say. Wutie waja ene wona na wadi so no ene ma wonyini che
brief quotation but our Bible ni
ade bia etie ene papa na odi so no eche aware bia oba ne tie ni kunu no aware no eche
brief quotation
wo ye petre ya
brief quotation but our Bible ni
oda akro no na ye fe no ntonchen my sending documents, the Auditor General's report. I can't say my Auditor General's report here. But there's something I want to say about the Auditor General's report. It's a forensic thing about your friend saying, national service. And me wa fie so na me te the discussion echoes about the office of the special prosecutor and the attorney general. And I was so mad. Say, I say, Ghana no ye nima dia ye pe. Woni ma dia here ye pa okruma no. Ye ntimi discussing niam a here ye o. And some amfaso ni so no, na ye di akire.
bibini au
O man yim dem pa de here ekwan. Dem pa de here ensuo. Dem pa de here enkane e begyina so. Dem pa de here school papa. Dem pa de here hospital. Dem pa de here Bible. Sa niam ansia we ye gya to ho.
Razi
Yet what's a heat back of the trim or say OSP? A heat. Can say heat.
As they say in pidgin, levels don't change.
And if you look at it carefully, I ask myself, say, a day na nanado. Kofa sa de nsa de brey. But no problem, Abba. In fact, so many was so. Office of the Special Prosecutor. No. Obi nkancha me mfaso pa. I was so.
Mayana manye.
Yes, say Office of the Special Prosecutor no. Or investigate specific allegations of corruption and corruption-related offences involving public officers and persons who have been entrusted with prominent public functions as well as private sector actors. Pacho, yes, say on Shishim, one dream didn't get us a channel for a can adokro woman, one more bang dream, and one more and concrete room. Pacho, don't want to send with me investigate.
As someone here and someone here.
Yeah, I am one Quran said. Look at the structure of the Office of the Special Prosecutor. At 959, I did it by 2017. Yes, say one. I say we need special prosecutor. Say special prosecutor no or where?
Mayana manye.
You can be a special prosecutor or where?
As someone here and someone here.
You can be a special. I just say Juma ye di ashe den sano. Wetimi ye. Waye ni ye. Ema na sipi. Ema manfaja tum say we die. Waye ade ni ye pa. Ba nipa na onya ye hwe no. Ye friend special.
Ema penino. Ma penino ankasa wa ho. Uka bibi sesi.
How do you call Bema? Sabi owo ba on hwe no bema na.
Gwen. Bibini
I mean how?
Bibini yani.
Bema on sheba. Bema on shoba. Your friend Bema na.
Ojai.
Yay. Friend Bema na. It's a nipa no be kwa kwatra OSP so so ye pani no. Ye di kind of special na to no. But I be as office no. Special investigation be no mutimi aye.
Bibini, ow.
So mutimi ye mpa ekuwie saying. Me, I have said it and I will repeat. Office of the Special Prosecutor is one of the most useless ever created office in Africa.
Bang bang bang.
And it needs to be scrapped.
Bang bang bang.
So watch this. The governing board structure no, I say the Special Prosecutor and Deputy Special Prosecutor.
Wait.
And Brana didn't buy and say SSA Audit Service. Near member.
When
Auditor General Yamun investigate Dada. So why don't we task the Auditor General to investigate whatever that we need him to audit? Yes, see, Bakun Kwaka ho. Yeah, say Ghana Police Service. Sunko Kaho. Nayemfa Yoko and Kwaka home. Financial intelligence for no, Yemfa Monkoka home. Shrajini and Kwaka home. Nayempe female representative. Omokoyede. Omokoyede. So, what should I do? A duplication of mandate. A duplication of mandate. But winning. They didn't yet share Kufado. Be himself Padino by ABBO. But see, me person may be Attorney General. And Brabi and way bet me a former president, the Kufado.
say the name of Quadena.
Am I penino?
I true or I know, sorry. Mr. Achu, BB and way bet me even the former president title that Kufado, so bet me a Jeff in some. I'm here. Producer. Guardian Produ. What you shan't crack any more, mammy say, law be and maybe able to me adjust our title, no cry. If you pay, Paddy, nobody president home. Was say Bibiam on one Tiquan Cra was saying. On one nitty head. The structure of his head was said. What? Any poor president was say on one nitty, was say on one. Oh, eh? No, you don't fe. Oh, me, mammy, no, still Rebecca, me, mammy. And I respect her.
What is your name?
So I mean now. Eh? Rebecca ho fefefe. Akufo do amemu funti. Rebecca do baby kura dey bondi enkrofo nsore mo nsem ma no. Oh. Teni you. Akufo do suban fun tantan o de be di president nti. Say wunya bo chebi no bia ye mahye no. Oh. Nipa ba akufo be di president o. Oh. Wunya bo chebi. Oh. Na enkrofo say enkrofo na e ba no. Oh. Sorry. You were fine people watch Chebi. You were Crawford, Sabia Bruce Sabia Nyado, where you need papa, and watch Chebi. Now, she says, oh, watch Chebi Pakufadunti. Oh, sorry, you lost. Nipa Baku president. Unyaka Achim, Nasamaba near the mafia. Oh, sorry, you lost. Nipa Baku, Nipa Bakupe. Oh, President Odiye. Wasay on one oh, wasay ne yere oh, wasay ne krom oh, wasay ne tribe so ya chimni enti wo ba chim no bia ye machino oh, sorry you lost any papa ko be di president oh, on one vice president Baumia wasay no oh, wasay Baumia oh, wasay chim for wi asa akwasa esrem wasay Baumia oh, amena abronya ko gina baabi na o campaign kura amba Baumia ni aka jo sa fa firi ho kan de Baumia bo be de jakere de Japan oh, wasay no wo dia no to nchen a emra na ono ase oye no ya ne kura no ba be say Ghana mra oh se bibi o wa ye betimi ya age former president title ne fini nsem pa cho mo yen ko hwe ne engine fini nsem sorry you lost the elections yes ne engine fini nsem sa president no kura so former no so no kaya the former MP kura nkaye former assemblyman, former unit committee member, and any president in free.
Nanabuachi through move the third. You are ya.
Or the OSP bar really. And of course, Martin Amidu. Do you know the political strategy behind the appointment of Martin Amidu? Or NDC ni? Chese NDC for USK. Yes, NDC for Abokro no.
Today.
And it's an dia. Yemfa wo mu nipa nkwatena ho. Because before elections no, na matena mi do ne mahama ne NDC wo mu ntem no aye wonran kakra na matena mi do atro MP say double salary including the current education minister friend saying Haruna any others intino they saw him say kai akwan be ye adwuma maye.
Today. You don't
hear man sukosi ho. Matena mi do sukwata no ho say office yi e abodam for there.
Today. You don't hear it. Italian
Adelaide. And you know what? When we found Matanamidu, they left Daniel Domlevu. Dimachi, what yes, me when we got Daniel Domlevu, sir, on Tinaho. Now on your audit and think that Domlevu audit we are. Now what Daniel Ma, your friend is saying, Matanamidu, now Matanamidu so pian this phone. And a dumb level, or your audit tobacco boom say bam.
Monko na kwadi yenkuno.
And Uncle say, hey, what is happening? Would a woman time in Kakrani and Shadi? So, yeah, won't forward the mamma to Namidu. No dumb level, sounds we another audit bam or something. Hey, then people for say, hey,
Razi,
why have you touched on staff Mafu, senior minister? Meanwhile, Ghana for you, not OSP or. Now, Office of the Special Prosecutor, no ngui. Never. And think at dom level, cry investigate yourself, Mafu. Nasa dom level wetting, young fan say wetting. Other the OSP in Seattle. When Seattle, and your Janus every phone who said no. Nay, party, ya, dear. By a source no answer. And to you won't free home. And a shim. What is that? Our dom level so. Said dom level. I can't 2 years, no, this is 10 years. And to only long leave. Don't call retirement.
Brother Charles and Kamara, I love you all.
Dom level, only long leave. Non fan kwa retirement. To double level kwadru office no. Me ya the padlock foforo atoto the office mi.
Monko na kwadi yenkuno.
Afa double level kwa ya. Ya kofa Professor Dia. Ah, when 69. So na ye audit service board chair.
Bibini ye nipa o.
Say 58.
Bibini.
Ese so kwa. Ne chairman mom 69.
John for and I'm almost so.
And on the coin. I feel almost at the court. Martin so. And a Martin Nakato said, Manu, Bejato. I feel you see a pa brantia.
Wait.
Oh no, Canada Japan describing the producer here. Canada Japan can send me about. Sa office no. Who are a bebon raw? Because Canada Japan president into be a presidential flag bearer candidate the and no asem yeah the take you born raw
John for and I'm almost so
and you tam obi kosi ho you also and see hey Ghana for kasafa me mama abnada pa yes abnada pa un pena samon cheme un donen cheme and then me program invite this the power beba me to me badi on the nipa or when MPP abem odi kan bai so ni ma me ga kire wo
bang bang bang
bang it wouldn't is like the pan cheme and so OSP kro ya say or the money counting machines are costing if you 13 makuma 13 wa kan sika sa ama padis na kan kra mbrofo wo ma bra wo ma deda na Office of the Special Prosecutor. What can someone to search the Ghana for? Next year on your Bank of Ghana. Nanso Mammy went to be Anchina. Ned Babena, oh, yeah.
Can I get that? Can I get that?
Auditor General's report from 2017 to 2024. And would you hang? Yay! Office of the Special Prosecutor, no, it was clandestinely created. Said that MPP be fear by muno. Nipa otia kodwa no so no, on frustrate aban bi obeba. Maybe chrom what you say. Office of the Special Prosecutor no denti Akufo-Addo ye na me kire wo no o sheda ye de say betna ho na da MPP be fia because na Akufo-Addo nim so mbe bokro no ojai ye did the 2016 no me ye nim ni timu adwen me ye do 2020 mu sakwa no adwen papa ni tirim ojai sa na bu no adwen papa ni tirim say no na busuafo na ye plan say ye be bo Ghana kro no enti said ye be ya ye bokro no wie kura ye ntimi nye ye hwe no ye create Office of the Special Prosecutor no wa frustrate Attorney General from prosecuting our people asem ni nani
2020
enti hwade o die for hold on enti hwade say ya me no ka say enipa wa bo man from pass it to ekeno frata mo wani obi a obedi finance minister say me wo offshore account ewo bini offshore account so because of obi a wo hwehwa wo hu da gwen so wo di ma me ka kire wani personal offshore account when I was what being said then say log in and logging out our Hong Kong who she share the said then yes uncle bien wo Cayman Islands near logging out who she share the said then sa account no sika wo mu de bia wo bia na ko 00 That's kind of for the finance minister or convert in also offshore account
Cathedral no dey kwen bia so ebesi
from 2017 I can offer at be ade a special prosecutor so buy besi ene sem say office no da benda no mo question can offer at obi say identity say mo question can offer at let me tell you when you read Act 959 this special prosecutor e buy na yes see the mandate the back on the say our preventive functions the paper me no ma facha me code ni share dan course Office of the Special Prosecutor no our preventive functions steps to prevent corruption across public and private sector Office of the Special Prosecutor the adwuma pa ne say corruption na kura de omani mbabo on sorry no nkosia no bam ansensi ewo enti yegu banks no na OSP owen
I shall protect the public purse.
Yegu bank na OSP no way yay MPP MPs 88 sorry here so one peck no for that because enema all ye no say of mine no na OSP no way yeah ECG ebo katwitwi die ewo 2019 na OSP no way
what is your name
yeah
oh
na owahin
Jongfo
abobo ya mako 400 yira within 30 minutes our northern region na OSP wahin abobo ya 400 yira 30 minutes omo so omuduru ho 30 minutes no ne yetime tutu abobo ya ni nyina afiri ho ye busa minister say wutu so omo de won atwa abobo ya mako 400 na ekọ ho at a time no mo nyina start abobo ya ni engine no at a time no mo nyina tufi ho at a time 30 minutes na abobo ya atumi aye Lexus overtaking abobo ya ayo watumi overtaking Lexus abobo ya ko speed esa Lexus oko 120 kilometers per hour ho na abobo ya na sign Lexus no enti Lexus no so on gusa abobo ya ni sound mo hwim abobo ya sign Lexus and V8 na OSP no way
yantia 1910 yantia
professor na no okay galamsi asem no your friend say papa ya no ye best heart surgeon Professor Frimpong Boating okay galamsi asem say excavator be 480 ayira na OSP wa hi when you enter OSP by ya mfa na mbasa on prosecute obia sa office na Akufo-Addo create say ada umbefi aban mu no won kase obunim samfo mbedi na wa frustrate aban foforo beba Tell me you want to prosecute you. It is a OSP person or chi can offer pam Ghana for you. On one MPs. And yet MP1, yet 2, yet 10, yet 20, yet 30, yet 40, yet 50, and yet 60, and yet 70, and yet 75, 88. MPs are sorry say. Akwane say on mine. Obi Bobby 77 billion. Bobby says, bonds in Kwa raising $11.3 billion. $11.3 billion. Now there was Yaka. How? Yaka so and Echo. OSP person chicken for that and who told you? Next point. Yatua Berry, Nana do a lose election. Baumia Lusu, MPP Lusu. Can of Ratan and Amkruma. Abaina or Beba Yabesweni in no. Chief of Staff says here, fencing. Ghana Chief of Staff says, I don't know. Julius Debra, issue statement. Say, Wubia! When him say, Yapo Udin, our corruption related matter be amuno. OSP, or make sure say Sani Padon to kind. Meboa. And then I can offer still on the diplomatic passport to kind.
Bibini, oh! Bibini and Nipo! Bibini!
Yeah, two are bad, you know. Can offer attack hospital or US. What is a Ghana near Tiaga?
Your bosom nobody wechi.
And I only
your bosom nobody wechi.
Say in the diplomatic passport only chrome ha. Now attend that in. At the time now can offer the diplomatic passport to the two coin or to coin in the name of Ghana. So as a stance, won't mean the diplomatic passport to influence them and one or the name.
Bibini, oh! Bibini.
Mami Chabuna Tiasie. I buy issue statement say who a diplomatic passport Fabra. But me quite smart fan say mini diplomatic passport me they can't fan say me with diplomatic passport and I'm a passport no to coin in the name of Ghana. Me I'm an official trip into sa Emrano and Cheme and to Ken or to coin in his capacity as the finance minister of Ghana. Or the diplomatic passport in the court. In any case, OSP, so person chicken for yata. Sanko becheno. Shakukwasa, oh yeah. Eban sena MPP phone kwan na omudidi. OSP at me, I sat here and defended him.
Nobody wechi.
Me betra have defended. Office of the Special Prosecutor. Meanwhile, now Paul Admochiri, Odinatem, Meba. And I'm Rafi. And then Paul Admochiri and country Office of the Special Prosecutor. Onukrade or Bokisi Jabindi, and the did attempts on a small boy, but on Meba. And a Canadian Japan, so on MPP, do you know? Or catch a Ghana for such Shakisi Jabin, can some. Why is that MPP phone one and not Jabiatem? The reason was that they had then come to understand, say, that office was not created to fight for Ghana, but it was a barrier to protect certain individuals.
When we know science and systems.
Oh, Anna, what trust statement? Yeah, can of red alert. Oh, Anna, get it. When answer number Akufado did make catch on say National Service for Forensic Audit, but I'm a producer and I'm Baba Akufado di woman. I'm Miss Sambo to me say, Chroma Piety, yeah, BB and former president no Kwamfi Akufado sem. When now you're stripping off every title, even honorable Akufado no kwano MP no Mr. Kwad. Yenji fi papa nsem. Now and serve as a deterrent. To Nkrofua, what person will be president? Was say on one when on one tikwan kura was say no. Was say the reading, was say Chebi, was say Achimfodi, was say MPP party no Akufo-Addo nko abedi president from the very first day Akufo-Addo a flag bearer of MPP pair na party started say pen and Alan Chamatin efa akwan no koye and odikemu so any guy no kuma say Jata Jatabamo ete wo bo no mkote party foforo o sa abo wan so ba no be pam kwabene Japan Akufo-Addo kuro ya ba pa no be pam Paul Afoku oba ya and no be pam one more time Edri Blankson opam there be Edri Blankson Sami Crab Papa Koto Sami Crab Papa Koto
campaign at
Papa Sami Crab mo efi party nim no apam we free party nim no apam we free party nim from very first day obedi flag bearer pair no started so say MPP ade bi Akufo-Addo beto wase amo no an fie kura wase no
campaign at Kosio
ade bi obeto nya bia ono ade bi obeto nya bia wase no when na be president Okroma na busuani aka kwantum Transit the big with the Transidina Asama American will Dimachi. Was say Bibia Mono and Bush and Fokra was say one brabo. Kufuor be president. Nibush and Nibian one on Abemonia stroke. Since I sent him to the stroke dam. Was say I say the bush for in Abrabo, and I sent him to Namakuta, Pama, Yamfo be Ariansrano, but no for Suba Intia. It will make me a stroke. Because me nipa manu betimi atrew because me nipa eno ensashi why na be di kwa me nkuma di president the bushoni bi ofi akonya so onu kwa yekun no wenya yade yankotena fie Rollins be di ye Kufuor bai Mills bai Mahama Bako wasaba Akufo-Addo nko abedi president why na ye executive secretary to the president or this stroke akotena fie ade Akufo-Addo Adibia sa kwa no ho me wotumi bia ka meje former president no kwafin se bi do nyame was say bibia say ono an abusuafo Mercedes Benz or Sako fie kura was say no
adan
when na be the president man abusuani aka kwantum finance minister be the film ra Kwame Nkrumah te Ghana
Ghana for
na be asesa man aka kwantum Rollins finance minister dey say kojo dabi bibi botwe oh if I say Rollins finance minister something botwe kwesi botwe who say okoka kwantum your friend say Kwame Pepra who say okoka kwantum Victor Salome obey deputy finance minister who say okoka kwantum otan krom here me ye pe kwati kwan bi de ne faso de ne tum kwati kwan okoye Mills bae and offer Dr. Kwabena for Dr. Kwabena for tra krom hama Akufo-Addo gu bank meanwhile na do bo Kwabena for besia opa Brian Tunchi na mentiro o te ne bank besia o sanje ono aso personal besia me na meka Akufo-Addo personally or the Kwabena for ka ontu ai
Ghana for muso
tisa tole mabo jebi besia me ntu ai ontu ai
ayamunti ana mahama yemse
former MPR MPP $45 million to the constituency Eman Lusu ye honorable Apia Kubi ma menkita ha na menka sam tro Akufo-Addo MPP for primaries no nipa na o de ko contest ye no omo shede $2 million ko constituency nim say yemfa nto aba ntia no wo mo ye de na ne ye rane ye we nu na me sikufuo na o twen o se wa te sa makase Apia Kubi a wini but minsansi su bi o mansa so siso wani kadmium me train ansa Kufuor koda because Apia Kubi time na Rollins winning second term no wani ya to abansa 1996 and yeah 1996 7th January 1997 Mercedes Benz na J Kufuor tena mo de call Rollins swearing in no na ya Apia Kubi dia wani na Nkrofo titi krom ha didi Apia Kubi atem say obeye yie daban Apia Kubi to barakuda na sikani bia ni bi wo krom ha Apia could be top Barracuda.
Told her.
Top Mercedes Benz. Nessika for Oklahoma be any.
Told her. Told her.
Apia could be who said why you know got bulletproof.
Told her.
And I can pay. I could find the very president. Sika cry and to me and be a fan to bulletproof man. Apia could be there no question. I basically no fan coin. I'm for the Yana. Na check.
Told her.
Who bodyguards baby? For Apia could be bulletproof no command.
Told her. Shamaki Shrai Yehoah.
When you know, or the Nisi Apia could be home, or person say Apia could be live.
Told her. Told her. Told her.
Who Apia could be here? I'm trying. Mercedes Benz every year be obi. Make catch no. Papa na friend honorable and the Apia could be no. Onye nipa fun.
El ahenu Yehoah Eckhart.
And so yeah, I could find say ya say won't to me, Dagati won't to me.
Told her.
Or say won't to me, no. Any power to charge it won't to me. Hey, Apia could be. But on what?
Ghana need you. Ghana for Musorio. Ghana
won't to me way. Hey, say Yami Tiao car. Yami, or Tiao car, or Soja auto. Or Bomusa, no water tea. Why you know some from manager with your Mutuna?
Wait.
What on I
don't know.
Now, I want to be. What did Mirkani Akufado I Canana? And I'm person to appear could be. What's $5 million? I could go constituency him as sponsor independent candidate. And now, want to be on your case, MPP lawyer be as your own defender. Because woman himself the end why. Lawyers be one new patriotic party. Obi ase on to be the want to be a cheap. Appear could be there. Quarter the and the budget. Yan said on fan hundi. Appear could be none. All defend now bet them. Appear could be. Uncle high books were heavy. On defend no. Who jail.
Who won't talk? Who won't talk?
Who bet them?
Who won't talk? Who won't?
Na yet your man. Ayana obisi na some na twam ntwen yan hwe de we yanim. Hey, who told you that lie? No, who told you that lie? If you do not know where you are coming from, you can never tell where you are going. Ebushe, and then National Service Secretariat, forensic audit na aba. Me nkemu asemo nkyerɛ wo. But producer the better work keke. No way. She. It's so bad. And me busabe who say. I didn't know office of the special prosecutor. No one already control who krata.
Told her.
Me no na me ne wo multimedia your friend saying the investigation fourth estate Abrante. Your friend saying. Manasa Azure. Etro ho asem baako. Yes, we are trying to be. Me, I'm here. And I'm forward. Be investigation. Be a my young be a catani na mouse SB. Process me no. Fake names, fake identity numbers, and whatever you know. Me na me forward man. Honorable SB. Cause SB. Na me na tikumase. Or your KMA boss. Or be a deputy regional minister. No, sounds so your minions and through. And or Tom paint. Me feel o paint abi paint me dan ni na me hwana me toy wan fa nche be man free me toy na hwana me toy
wani
enti minim no ena na minim se ono de se de minim no nye sa no sense be tie cause minim na KMA boss minim as deputy Ashanti regional minister minim as a journalist Osses ben tesa enti mi tin sam no hu nsam na no come see there be wofa say Osses send the mommy and I see you me send ni na amount and me am send the man no and no friend me say captain
wani
adewe
I don't know.
The best shim papa. Best shama. Adewe.
Wani.
The best shim pa.
Told her.
Na. Jem fe diagro. Eti na me de minim say. Me bra panino. Enye sa no te. But the investigation nearby, you know. Allah Kubalu. Adiana Jubian Semu, Allah Kubalu. So, what kind documents now? Producer Fatosoro. Adu. Now, Office of the Special Prosecutor, no ni grow him. No. Now, technical and forensic audit report of the Auditor General on the CSMP and metric app of the National Service Authority. Kosoro. Sabra from Brafom. Say no crana I anti-BC and I end dead of Brafom. Producer for Brafom. Say the band sana a kunu. Shadi. Producer San Kosoro Kakredi. Because Machina Debbie Kosoro. Mo. Aha. Kosoro Kakrako. Mo. Me piano hima facha me call the name call. National Service Secretariat Nkwa Sika Tio Auditor General way and you present to be an everybody trimuka and yeah Obiao and yeah Auditor General na Ashishim. I don't know. And okay. It will say the audit revealed weak internal controls, deliberate bypasses. Deliberate bypasses and say, my bomb trimupo, mashada, willfully, woefully, my geno and a magia to say, I dear way, may they bogana chrono, may they fan chain, deliberate bypasses and unsupported transactions. Unsupported transaction, I say, I didn't know, many JB to us, Adam say JB, also million. Oba adwum hayi me no wa na ekoba na gbangban fita kura de beka ye ho won say dem sini wotie wo fie hayi no eni kwa so obi ate me no ntem asem wudi birthday kura hwe hwade a me trofa ho e de to Facebook debi said the ade itie no wo ho wo na sesi a wo ye pani wa ha na me pebe 2 billion Ghana bi di ayade oh debi so nyamtre
bang ko
traffic chotro names bra na matro matro na de about say okay the sanity atwotro na de abande ade we no transaction we no ye na ye sika no ya chedi enti ye mfa evidence bia document bia and support krata bia na so
bibi ni ye nipa
police sanfato obi na ke sika na me bebodi no sika na National Service Secretariat Ometimi atna asasi so pa abom se dew eye 2,448,202,404 Ghana cedis.
When you are pronouncing
Sika when wetimi atna ho I said area achedie 2,448,202,404.
When you are pronouncing such figures in billions, and I want to remind you that I didn't even know how to translate them into
Professor
economy. That I didn't even know how to
producer but money ana ko anim kakra bi na we page ben kura ni wo de ko page 14 ana wo de ko yifiri so na de bra hwe wo hwa am say payment to national service personnel without biometric and monthly validation ko there be kosoro ko oyiwaye adebi e ba la ko oyiwaye bra from kakra oyiwaye bambala on other one me na ne fanso kachem na yebesi ayu na so na wukunu wa ada na kita ni duam na twetwa oda wa him
Gwen.
Wukun wada. Na itam so ni duam na wala twetwa. Wala wa him ho na oda. Na twetwa wa so roze ko na oroko na. Wala na oze bowo.
Bini au.
What am I na mo sere?
Ye ni pao.
What twetwa? What twetwa? No wa zero ko ho na. No wa zero wo Ghana. E fa so nyame fa okranse ye.
Gwen.
Ye be obi ana na nyame fa okranse ye wate ma feel. Yes, payment to national service personnel without biometric and monthly validation. National service for catch and say. That time Attorney General they can for attack catch and say. Answer the better national service in Libya ka e Ghana hano. Aje yetimi hwehwem na validate you. Bosumi bia na answer no beji waketua no. Aje hu so national service ni ampa. Yes say na sa mre ni nyina no. Omo di e-switch na tuaka.
Wani.
Say na a lie.
Gwen.
Omo di Ghana sika 989,32,520.38. Ena omo chest saska we omo chedi because different ya demand me nim no. Number 2, irregular deductions not accounted for. Yes, national service for no. And then Paris ni complain no. Ni yatiti sika no so, yatiti so, yatiso, 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 yatiti sika, captain yatiti. Yatiti national service for sika. No mo hu baby omo di sika no kwato yen kwa 28,537,647.
Yatiti so mo say.
How irregular payments to former Director General.
When you are pronouncing
document where Auditor General document to and document.
Ojai.
And a so present a BN what Auditor General document as a chairman. Me review our young Mechakru.
Ojai.
Yes, see. Honorable SB entry or say. Or one Yamaniska irregular payments.
Ojai.
Oha ni amaniska. Oha ni fianika. Oha o beje. Oha ni etweska bia ma no. Ye twetwesika ma ne saa irregular payment to ono as a person o. Eno no nko ano.
Ojai.
Sika akodi o se sibe ho. Eye 820 billion maku 820.
Ojai.
Let me tell you this. Come on, look at me carefully. Producer, man, we are now there. Mami can't say we in Ghana for me. I don't have a permanent friend. I have a permanent interest. So what do you also want done for me? I care. Say battle on my Ghana. Well, my brother boom. Met me a permanent friend and family. But a bano say on my yetimi Ghana sema. I don't have a permanent friend. I have a permanent interest. Honorable SSB, you must respond to this. Because we a meda.
The king of morning shows.
Adewe a woody. Say, wo payments. Ya sister Sasika we na the amount 8.2 million Ghana cedis. And say Auditor General publish it ade we won him said that here. Yeah, ma copy am I will respond it. As Auditor General publish it. In the answer Auditor General the document we ever bontin na say one kasa what you to. Auditor General report ma bontin by heart.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
What Auditor General be trouble written notice. Now I respond it. It's a one response out of the so obesan the account. It's who go into details are who response honorable says be why
he is smart, he is unique,
why
he is the best,
why
Captain Smart is the king.
Why I mean why
Captain Smart.
Let's say no name in answer not here
I don't take so. I don't take far. Really? I don't take so far.
What is a safa to be?
He is smart. He is the best.
Who feel says payments to national service personnel not found in CSMP database. National service for you two am come with omudino any hokra. Yashishom baby. First one there, omudi wo ho ba omo ye ghost. But when there yashishom a ye hu omo kra. And also 7.5 million Ghana cedis. Remember into me contem. Till unverified payments to volunteers assigned to user agencies.
Shamaki Shrai Yehovah.
NSA offices and projects. Unverified payments. And require 40.1 million Ghana cedis. Adiano, SSM, every year, how many months? Other than national service and Komutua 13 and 14 months. Media general, aha me way. But so swan, I first one you try come you know. December be me ba fia 2021. 2022 December you try me come you know. The 13th month. And based on profits. Based on a Juma Kodwe Smart. Maye. Eti a Juma na me ba hana maye no from 2021 no. E do 2022 December. Media General Penny phone who said no. Onuya fo aye Juma. Ti e be me 13th month. Ye gi 13th month na am say kai soccer. Ye be sapiem 2023 and ye saka wom. Yey. 2023 and ye pia kwa mu ye pa wani femi hwe na mo nkoko sardine anwa ene mum de menje me de da anam ya che ne ya sa pia gum 2024 Allahu akbar bismillahir rahmanir rahim anshadu wallah wa mutu akatuanim ene o msa so ma ye 13th month sande wo so based on performance any profit. Yes, say every year be a national service ho. You tuabru 12 months. Afibia ye bosumi du mi national service there. Omo 13th month, 14, 15, 16.
Bini au.
80 medofo pa marita ti hei. Nanka de wa fo tua ne kai se o. Wo afedodo. Captain be wow. Enti wo de said the agro ne tie nti wunti no yakopon about 12 months no ya de bia ka ho wunti ya ye every year bia na ya 16 months ha enti me here January February March April May June July August September October November December nti 13 months no mo friend say kokumba tomo kokumba omo jekumba omo fekumba ano mo jukumba international service for nkwa wo jekumba omo fekumba omo jukumba omo na numba omo sapele omo fantimba asantimba enkrimba really police afatu adam yana msaro nko wani am ko pia me hunu mi ye tikroyim ena da ho we anu a ye say irregular payments to national service personnel payments exceeding 30 months ena maka kire wo no exceeding no exceeding 13 nti na say 20 kura wo
Ghana for
nti omo wa supumba
wachino
seximba
wachino
trumumba
wachino
no fumba
wachino
Atopamba.
Wachino. Wachi braye.
Hey, National Service. When we have unsupported payment to the NSP vendors, marketplace. Marketplace, man. National Service. Vendors. Amodum.
I don't take short.
301,935,899 Ghana cedis. 301 million Ghana cedis.
He is smart.
Afei, banking transactions not accounted for. Sikane yemfanko bank, yenko yibra, yemfanko bank, yenko yimra. Yedeko, yenim de yekoto ye, yako yaba, yenim nipa yedemano, enunko ye 55 million Ghana cedis.
Yes, incorrect.
Who can you now bomwa? We are talking about producer. That's it.
Yes, incorrect.
Who can you now bomwa? The total amount of money a Ghana LUC. 2 billion 448 million 202,404.46 Ghana cedis. One state institution.
Cathedral no de akwen bi asebesi. Akwen bi asebesi.
You see? But me fan kwatu me calculator no so. Not the best finance minister Dauro Menti. And no dollar na san ba fam bi mu. Kwa na dollar ni go. Dollar no. Divided by 10. Eh? And it's all for 17 na me ko times you.
Captain Smart.
There be
morning shows.
There be ombe. O da me fa 10 na here.
Manu asima ye.
Oh, ye na create studio ha krobi akra confused. You be 17, you be 10, you be 11. This is what I am saying, sir. SSC a pem bi ne ye former president title ni fi Akufo-Addo. We need to strip him of that title. When you need to obey yare me the Ghana skasa kosa ne yare. Now, Office of the Special Prosecutor no esi ho. Yes, onimo e na. I mean, family cold and coffee. Ebusa foi. Hwe papa so pa wo maso. Enye ne boni o. Mete sama kwan. Enye boni bia o. Wunti o, wo wuntia. Sese ya me no kase gomua from Apam Junction. Etwem gomua chemba fa enyamie gomua Kumasi gomua Bokoro gomua de hin takwa bankasim ne ogwa etwem wo ho e de abesia kwa Komozano hwe kwan fun ayenam so. Hwe kwan pa ayenam so but sika we hye nkrofoto.
Bibini au. Bibini.
Why hospital aya woko?
Bibini au.
Hwe hospital aya woko. Babe me de attention na we na me hwehwe no investigation we mu no emu da ho enye prekotum no de ebetom a ye be hetew and national security in some yam fan court ye ka national security office e se ye chewa ne agrepo wo ha international security in some mo de kokko court no bi a obi bufu a ensem ani kwan se ba abonten no na retam ne ye dis waji yen wan ye ne ye hwehwe na me hwese ye chi obi a ayako saso ne so asen na me de fa ba wo se
Hello, me no Ghana for see learn find money transfer app no aba. And see Ghana for you abuchi nyina no. Ye use to edia sindi sika edia ko Ghana. What ya see? Na say ubu nkrobi to say UK, Canada, US, Holland, France, Spain, Germany, Portugal, Ireland there. What ready? What ya see learn for app no use to send this ka ko Ghana. A free transaction, a zero transaction obi anyo hwe. Say eye o bank account and say eye o momo account. Say your first time nko a na use learn for app no e send this free abrochire e dey akọ Ghana me so say obesu what me referral code no eye what free man now also enjoy what cash back say we send €50 so obenya €10 cash back so send $100 so obenya what $20 cash back so send $100 Canadian so obenya what $20 Canadian cash back na so send €100 so obenya what €15 cash back. Lemfa say me san kanche say what the 1% cash back a lemfa ta wachi promo a ekoso I shall say that dominion at why day ebeko ewie what 31st October kika ho is a lemfa eta wachi